Morning, happy Friday. Right, we're inside again. I wasn't going to do a video of this because it's not bricklaying, I'm fitting the kitchen. But I'll do it and I'll put it up. And it's, you know, if you want to watch it, you can watch it. It's a bricklaying channel, but you know, we don't always do that. Like I said, in the winter we try and get inside. Kitchens. I fit a lot of kitchens in my life. I started off in the 80s. There was a recession, early 80s, and my mate said, quick, get on this firm. It's all council work, they've got loads of work, you know, I'll be able to ride this recession out. So I did, and we did ride the recession out, and fit a lot of kitchens in. There was Magnet Module 500, they're great kitchens, they weren't flat pack. Basic stuff, but you know, that's how you learn, isn't it? And I've fitted quite a few since. It's not something I do every day, but I can do it. So this is just a little galley kitchen. I'm not going to really show you how you do things because there's plenty of videos on YouTube about how to fit kitchens. But I must admit though, I was looking at some and I don't know, some people put some shit up, don't they? I reckon if you want to do your own kitchen, I mean, watch what I'm doing. But there's a guy, Dell his name is, and his channel's called The Tall Carpenter, and he's excellent. He works very similar to me. You've got Robin Clevitt, you know, he's more mathematical about things. We sort of work there with what we've got in front of us, and he's got a lot of good tips on fitting kitchens, and he knows what he's doing. So if you ever want to decide to do one yourself, have a look at his channel, The Tall Carpenter. Right, let me just show you. I just started ripping this out. I've got a plumber coming at midday, I'm just getting this ready for him. Then we're going to take this out. All here, and that's basically the kitchen. Tiles are coming off, unfortunately. I've got to re-tile that. Yeah, I've got a bit of a workspace there, and here outside I can use, so there's plenty of room. Great. This I built this for the lady about, it must be 10 years ago now. One of the jobs I've done that grass as well recently. Right. So I'm going to get on, and yeah, it's going to be one video, so they'll just carry on, so yeah, enjoy. Right, day 2 of the kitchen. Well, today's Saturday, and I never ever work Saturdays, but just to push this on a little bit, I've got some tiles that come off the wall, so I think if I get them off this morning, it's still clean work after that. I'll just put the kitchen together. Well, it was an eventful day yesterday. We got the kitchen out, it's all sort of there, and I'm on my own. Lorry turns up about 1 o'clock. I don't know, in my mind I'm just thinking everything's flat pack. I don't know why, I just didn't check anything really. When Lorry turns up, well, I'll be quite honest, I shit myself. He owned it up. I said, that ain't all for me, is it? He went, yeah. I thought it was flat pack. He went, no. And I think he felt a bit sorry for me. He said, you're on your own? I went, yeah, I am. Fucking hell. It's not so much heavy, is it? It's tall units are awkward, aren't they? You don't want to damage and break them. Anyway, he was a nice man, because they only do curbside, don't they? Drop curbside. But I got him down here on this driveway. Yeah. Got him to the door. He helped me up with the worktops. We got them up there. And the rest I just had to struggle around. But I'll tell you something, the Asian lad, he was about my size, but a bit stockier maybe. He got the washing machine down on the tail lift, on the rack lift tail lift, up to waist height. He picked it up and he walked it on his own, carried it on his stomach sort of thing, right the way around here, round the back, and I'll show you as we go through. He carried it right the way round to here, right the way around the house on his own. You all know how much them washing machines weigh. I tell you what, you want to roll about the floor with him, would you? But yeah, nice bloke, and I'll give him a little drink for it. It all helps, doesn't it? 'Cause I don't know, I wouldn't want to do it on my own. Got no wheels or nothing anyway. That's me not being prepared. Right, so where we are, kitchen's out. I've just got these tiles to come out. There it is, look. All on my own. Struggled like fuck. But yeah, oh, there's more. some more here and all. But yeah, right, so I'll get these tiles off. I'm going to set it out and transfer all the measurements off the drawing onto the wall and check them so I know everything goes. It's easy than keep going back to the drawing. It's only a little kitchen, it's not that fucking complicated, but just makes it easier. And oh yeah, plumber came on time. It's all gone well. Plumber came, he put this in so it's all under, because you see these integral units, you've only got that little bit, so you can't push nothing back. That's all nicely done, all plastic nowadays, but that's the way it is. And the electrician I've booked ain't answering his phone. There's always someone, isn't there? But well, we just hope he turns up Monday morning. Rightio, enjoy the weekend. Quick tip, if you're doing something like this, what I'm doing here, taking these tiles off, if you've got anything up below, you know, pipes, electric and that, just protect them. You'll always, if you rip the whole kitchen out, there's always bits lying about. One tile and a bit of copper pipe, mate, and you're in trouble if you put a little hole in it, you know. Yeah. Right, 3 hours on a Saturday. It's worth it, I suppose, isn't it? I hate working Saturdays, but yeah, all the tiles are off. I've marked everything out. I've marked it out twice here, I got it wrong. Cocked up on that pier, but yeah. I think the plumber's messed up there. I did give him the drawing, but he'll have to come back and move that, I think. It's going to get in the way. I'm a bit worried about that bit of gas and all, that could be in the way as well. And this one definitely is, because we're not having a gas oven, we're having an electric put, if we find an electrician that is. Electric put in for electric oven and hub, and that old gas, I think, because it's an integral unit, I don't think the oven will go back because of it. I might be able to just undo it and drop it on the floor, I don't know, I think it's better off gone though. I don't like it there. So, yeah, right, what else? Yeah, I kept one of the units and a bit of worktop. I just forgot the room. I can chuck all the tools in I need for doing this kitchen. They're all to hand. Just a bit more organised, isn't it? That there is a pouch. I don't really wear pouches. The only time I wear a pouch is sometimes I'm on a roof, or if I'm plasterboarding. Always if I'm plasterboarding, that's what I do it. But never ever wear a pouch in the kitchen. I mean, you're walking about the pouch and you've got hammer hanging off it and things like that. You've only got to bash into one of these white gloss units and you fucked it straight away. You don't need them. Also tapes. Oh, I can't see that, can you? I use the tapes what I get off SB Tools. They're good and they're cheap, but especially if I'm plasterboarding and kitchens and that, I use this one. It's the Fatmax 8 metre, but it's the metric one, and let's get some light on here. So you can measure either side. You know, sometimes, you know, if you're using the metric and imperial tape, you know, you sort of go like that, and the measurement you want's upside down or whatever, and you want the other side. With that, you know, either side of the tape works. I find it really handy. Just something else, adhesives. Everyone's got their preference of adhesives, and there's some shit ones out there and there's some good ones out there. I stuck a bit of board up there about 4 or 5 years ago, and I use silicone for a lot of stuff, and you can see what's happened there. I pulled that away. I mean, finished plastering that tough. I mean, it was about 22 kilo, I think, for plastering the net square metre. But that silicone has pulled it off the wall. As you can see here, the plaster's pulled off the wall. I think it's great stuff. Especially skirtings and that. You know, you can use a bit of the other stuff just to, you know, if you do got for a bit of contact or something. But you know, that silicone, as long as there's no dust or anything like that. Anyway, I'm going down the pub. See you later. Good morning. Well, I'm still in the wall, even though it's a nice day out there. The kitchen, it ain't going that great. The electrician proper let me down. Just answered the phone. I don't know what's the matter with these people. Come along, yeah, we'll do the job, be here Monday. We'll come here Saturday, be here Monday. not seen him. So we've got another one. He's not coming till tomorrow, so it's holding me up a bit really. It looks like I haven't done a lot, but once the electrician's been, it will just all fall in because I've just done loads of prep, but I can't put stuff in his way. But right, I'll show you what we've done anyway. This wall here, I just thought it was a stud wall, but it was a stud wall. And then when I investigated a bit more, it's called paramount walling. It's about, I don't know, they're about 70mm thick, 60mm thick. It's what we used to call egg box as well, but the proper name is paramount partition walling, and it's just like 2x2 studs full up with this cardboard. It's shit. The centres are only 600, no, they're 900, and they're only tiny little studs. Now the original kitchen, the wall units, they were just hung on with you know, them little corkscrew plasterboard fixings. Well, I wouldn't chance it. I mean, in all fairness, it was up 15 years and the units haven't fallen down, but I can't be doing that. And I'd already ordered a long rail because it was stud work. That's the way I prefer to do it. And you know, that's this gadget up here, rather than just putting the little ones in. That way, if it's stud work, and especially with this paramount walling, you can at least get a good fixing in the studs, and then just put some plasterboard fixings in between. You've got to notch a little bit out the back of the unit, but that's no big deal. At least you know you've got a decent fix in there, and you can just chuck them all up there and adjust them. It's quite easy. So yeah, that's that. I've got to get a new electric feed in here for the oven, 25 amp. They'll probably put 32 amp in, I don't know. That's what I'm waiting for, and a few other bits. Right, over here we've got these in here. Right, I had plenty of trouble here, as you can see. This corner's well out, and I've got to order a few things there still. But we had to cut that unit was cut. We knew that was going to happen to hit this wall here. Right, when you get your units in, when you put them in, I mean, you know, I've had to pack things out, pack them out there, because it's got to be right, you know, and you want everything touching. It's got to be level, and the same this way. Because if you don't, your doors won't line up properly. It's no good. So we've done that. Right, I'm going to put this worktop in and cut out for the basin. These are great. I've never seen these before, but then I ain't done a kitchen for some time. They're actually made for the kitchen sink. Normally you just get the base unit and you have to cut bits out of that as well. This is actually going to make my life easy working on my own, so I can cut it all up here without having to move it. Right, I'm cheating because this corner's miles out. This is the original worktop. I don't know if you can see that, but it's miles out square and that. So what I've done, I've cut it square. The scribe was quite good, so I'm going to overlay that on my new worktop, which is out there. Copy that scribe, and then I can measure from here to that corner, which I know is out of square, and that'll give me my measurement out there. So that's what we're going to do. Don't ask me how I got this worktop out here on my own. That was the thing with wheels there. Right, right, I want to get on, and I'll show the progress later. Right, worktop in, and now we're going to put the kitchen sink in, and the worktop went in all right. Awkward cut, but my little trick worked. Along here, you can see, all good. Just a tiny little gap there, get a bit of silicone in it. Sweet. You're going to ask me how I got that in on my own, didn't you? The window cleaner come along. And I happen to know him, he drinks in the same pub as me, so bit of luck really, but he helped me come in. I'll get him a pint tonight. Right, sinks. You get your sink, get the centre of your cabinet, mark the centre of the sink hole, sink well is what we call it. Set it out, then you've got to even it out. You know, whatever's going to suit, whatever's going to be best. Remember, you've got to allow for maybe tiles there. You try and even out as best as you can, but you want to try and miss this rail down there as I'm cutting it, because there ain't really rail there. That's what I was saying about how good that unit is. Right, then you mark round all the way around it. Let me just put this down a sec. I'm back, and then on this one you come in 10mm and mark your 10mm. That gives you cover where it sits on. What I'll do then, loads of people do it different ways. I cut a hole out to 25mm flat bit. I just prefer to do it that way, a bit tidier in each corner. Some people cut just to the end as near as they can, either end, and then just finish it with the jigsaw or saw. Right, cutting it out. I've seen so many people use a jigsaw, and I have used a jigsaw, but it just don't cut straight. It wavers and it sort of chamfers in and that. I mean, nowadays they use rail cutters and, you know, plunge saw and rail cutters. I don't have one. I've got access to one. My son's got one, a Festool one, but trying to get hold of it, I could do it myself. So I just use my skill saw with a decent blade in it, 60 teeth. You can go to 80 teeth if you're that worried, but you know, the tiny little bit of chipping you're going to get around the sink, it's going to be covered by the sink anyway. So yeah, let's cut it. The clamp's in the way. There you go. What I've done here, it's all cut out now, and I've just put some blocks underneath there, just so when you do the final cut it don't fall through. So we'll take it out now and fit the sink. Right, it's all cut out. Yeah, it's come out alright. Right, what you got to do now is waterproof this. I think you're probably better off with decent varnish, but use whatever you got. I don't know what I've got in the van, to be quite honest. It'll either be some silicone. I'm not sure about PVA. People use PVA, but even that exterior PVA. I looked into it years ago, you know, when we was doing a lot of plastering and that with PVA. And it's water soluble, and when it gets wet, it returns to its own state, which is just tacky. You know, I'm not really sure if it works or not. And you know, the exterior waterproof, weatherproof, and one of that. When I looked into that, people were just saying that it's a marketing con. That, you know, you can't do that with PVA. But if that's all I've got, that's what I'll use. But a lot of people use it. That SBR I've probably got in the van, or say a bit of clear silicone. But I'm not going to do that yet. I'll probably do it tomorrow because it's basin. Right, I've not done one of these before, and it's not really my job anyway, it's the plumber's job, but where that tap goes there, the instructions are, please tap centre, punch hole with a hammer and a punch. Well, I'm telling you now, I ain't doing that, because I know what will happen if I do it. So I'm going to leave that to the plumber. So I'm not going to silicone this down or nothing for the minute, that'll just stay there. Right, got electrician coming tomorrow, so I'm trying to push this on a little bit. He's got to move this socket there, so I'm going to get that ready for him. Every little bit helps. Okie dokie, see you later.